Good morning, everybody, from Cozumel, Mexico. It is our first time ever in Mexico. It's a little bit rainy today, but we're gonna make the most of it. When you get off the ship here, you can get your picture taken. Here's our ship, the Norwegian Dawn. And actually, the Princess ship, what is this called? Oh, the Majestic Princess, docked right next to us this morning as well. It's a pretty rainy day here in Cozumel, but we're gonna make the most of it. Here's our Norwegian Dawn ship, and the Norwegian Escape is actually here as well. All right, just got off the port, went through a little security. There's a bunch of excursions here for Princess. On this side, it looks like there's some Norwegian. How cool. And there are multiple other ships down at the other port as well that we could see. There's a lot going on here this morning. Oh, a little Mayan ruin. They have a ranjan here in Cozumel. They have all your classic ranjan shirts, magnets, jewelry, hats. It looks like that classic shirt is 2 for $50 with the logo on it. Oh, that turtle's cute. Welcome to Puerto Maya. Oh, pure vanilla beans. Well, pure vanilla with beans inside. Oh, look at those margarita glasses. A lot of authentic Mexican things in here, that's for sure. We're in another large gift shop. This one's slightly further down. They seem to have much cheaper items, a lot better prices. So when you get right off the port, don't spend all your money there. Look around a little bit. I've never seen something like this before. It's this chewing gum here. That's nice and clean. Nice way to keep everything clean. Jewelry stores, souvenir shops. And this is all at Puerto Maya. Here's the Mayan flea market. Has some vanilla right up front. Palm trees are beautiful. I like this little fountain in there. Oh. Nice little photo opportunity right here. Once that ship is gone, that boat, we'll get a good view of our ship right behind it. It says, please do not disturb the iguanas. Keep your eyes open. Oh, there's a little turtle. Oh, there's a few turtles. Puerto Maya. Another cute little fountain right here. There's definitely plenty of photo spots around here. Puerto Maya, Cozumel signs. All right, now we're leaving Puerto Maya and we're gonna go explore the town that surrounds it. Stingray Beach. Royal Caribbean. All right, okay. So commercial airport and military base.
The mix for the cultures and the bias of Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The old people live here.
Okay.
Some people they have their restaurant or different stores. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
With a little bit of fresca. Mira. Mexican soda, lime and salt. You want to try one too with tequila? Something good for you?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Vámonos.
I don't know if I've ever
You're gonna drive in today.
drank
mis
this
amigos?
early. No.
Vacation.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yes. We're not at work today, so I can't complain.
All right.
What was made in the bourbon, honey? I don't know.
Blue tone going straight up.
Okay.
Those are the tequila plants. The name of the plant is Tequilana Weber, or most popularly known as blue agave. Right?
Okay.
There is about 273 species of agaves. Only one produces tequila. And that is the amazing part of making tequila. It is only one. Like this. We got the mountains, we got the volcano nearby.
Okay.
It's red soil. The plant, the capacity for one oven is like 150 hearts, 200 hearts, depending
Wow.
on the size of each one.
That's
of them.
huge.
They're
Yeah, that's a huge.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're gonna
There you go.
cook them for 3 entire days just by steam. When they say just by steam, we gotta be careful. Alcohol content.
The whole process. The
That,
oven.
that practice of drinking tequila.
It's beautiful. The open sea with no land across.
They will not destroy this area and clear the sand and make the natural pool.
Okay.
Now we have the seaweed, but it's the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you use coconut in this area.
There's 40 and 30.
It's very pretty over here. There's some local shops. They definitely try to barter with you, reel you in. And we definitely bought some things from them, but you know what, at least we're supporting local people, local business. And we did get some nice things. But the waves really do crash over here. We'll climb on up. Wow. How pretty. Now, right in here is where we actually got our taxi ride. So for us, it is $135 for 2 hours, and it was the island tour, and we actually got 2 hours and 45 minutes out of that. Then of course, you know, you tip as well, but it was very nice. It included the tequila tasting, the chocolate tasting. I'll show you a little price guide right here. So we weren't sure what we were gonna do today, but I would highly recommend that taxi. It was very nice, very informative. We got to see so many different things. We got to see how they live life here on the island in Cozumel, and it was very nice. So what we did, we are right here at the cruise terminal, And so our tour was, they took us to downtown, to Punta Angosta, which is the other cruise terminal. We got the tequila and the chocolate, did some shopping, and then we went across and we went down and kind of drove the outside. We stopped at a few photo spots, a few beaches, but it was very nice. I would highly recommend. And like I said, $135 for 2 hours, which if we were to book that through the cruise line, I'm actually pretty sure it was more expensive to do like the city tour. So, you know, we normally like to do cruise excursions, but this one was pretty good. Now we're in the Mayan Plaza. It's very cool. Oh, tacos, stores, local artists and vendors. Cozumel. Gonna walk this way? Tequila.
Tequila, amigos, tequila.
Thank you. The Mayan calendar. Don Tequila. The little Mayan temple museum. Oh wow, that's very cool. More tequila and samplings and how they make it, the whole aging process. And we learned all about this at our tequila tasting that we did. Some photo opportunities. Here's the Hard Rock Cafe's rock shop, but it does not look like it's open anymore. I wonder if they just sell some things inside of the restaurant. Cool guitar though. All right, here's the Hard Rock Cafe. It closes forever in 3 months. So they didn't really have too much of a souvenir shop, but closes forever in 3 months. So we'll never see you again, Hard Rock. Cool shark. Senior Frog. The Disney Magic just docked with the Norwegian Escape as well. There's 7 ships here.
And down, one more time, up and down, everyone.
Continuing on in that shopping area, here is Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. It stopped raining, but it's definitely getting a little bit warm now. But that's all right. I'd rather have this than the rain. Nice sunshine. All right, we're here at Margaritaville. Had a watermelon shot. Got a nice view of the water back there. There's the ocean. So we were just at the other port, International Port? And now we're back in Port Samaya. This is our cruise port. All you had to do is show your cruise card. Same with the other port. She just asked to make sure that we were shopping and not getting on our ship over there. And that's where we got to walk by Senior Frog, Margaritaville, and some other places. Have a mariachi here at the port. There are plenty of shops on port, a ton of souvenirs, restaurants, places to eat. You really could just spend a whole day on port, I believe. But we always love to explore the area we're in and just see how the locals live and things like that. So I'm really glad we got to do that earlier. Something else they have a lot of is vanilla. So pure vanilla, 100% natural. The other store, they had the little ones for $3. So that is one thing about the port stores. They might be a little more expensive, but as soon as you leave port, across the street, there's plenty of other stores. 2 turtles. All right, we came back to the iguana spot. There's an iguana. And there's also one down below laying here too. Right there. There's the iguana. This cruise port is pretty. A lot of fountains, a lot of different statues. There's a little bakery, some drugstores, a lot of shops. So we're looking at the different ships. I believe they're both princess ships right there. There's our Norwegian Dawn. And then over here we have the Norwegian Escape. And that the Disney ship, I want to say it's Disney Destiny. And then further down there are a few more ships, 2 more. He did say there were 7 on port today. But there's our Norwegian Dawn. It looks so small compared to the other ones, but when you're inside, it's like, where do you go? How do you get to things? It's very nice. So something they do have on the ports are drugstores. So instead of paying those high cruise prices for medications and things, just get it in Cozumel. Three Amigos, Cozumel. Fat Tuesday is right on this cruise port as well. Another Puerto Maya photo op. Right in front of the ships. Alright, it did begin to rain again, so we did come on the ship a little early. We were hungry. There's a look at the Norwegian Escape, which is docked right next to us. And right behind it is the Disney Destiny, I believe. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a look at the Cozumel port. Alright, back on the ship. And we are going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day themed trivia. It's right down here in the atrium. A lot of people are wearing green for St. Patrick's Day. In Oceans, the Irish bar, Irish restaurant is pretty busy. It is St. Patrick's Day. There's a whole leprechaun up there.
Stood oak clock.
And here's St. Patrick, the leprechaun. Some guy really went all out for this cruise.
Well done.
I like it, he's in character.
Number 10.
We're not doing too great at trivia, but that's alright. Alright, we are here in the Stardust Theater. We are going to see a comedian, what's his name? Bud Anderson, I think. This is a family-friendly show, so we're going to check it out. Unfortunately, we can't film any of the show, but we'll let you know our review.
Who do you trust more to find something you have lost? A man or a woman? Who do you choose more to find something you have lost? Let's see. We got all women going with women. There you go. And over here we got
all men,
except for you say women. Okay. Very, very fair. There you go.
How about the audience?
Oh wow! There you go. One, two, three. That's when you're paying attention. That's it. You're doing good. There you go. Oh wow! There you go. That's true.
Okay, get the timer ready in a minute because the men are going to start in 3. Hang on, before we start. Who let the dogs out? Okay, the men are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Wow!
We're filming this a day later because yesterday we forgot to give you a whole recap of our day in Cozumel. It started off, we really didn't have a plan. We figured we would just walk around the port and hang out around the ports. But then we saw the taxis and we thought, well, maybe we'll take a taxi somewhere. We were going to take a taxi to downtown in Cozumel, but it was really rainy and around the port some of the streets were starting to flood, and the taxi guy said, you know, a lot of shops might not be open. It might be hard to walk around downtown because of all the water, because the drainage is not very good there. But we ended up getting a taxi. It was $135 for both of us for 2 hours, but we ended up getting a deal for almost 3 hours. I think it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. He took us to a lot of different photo spots, to the beach, to do some little shopping and photos. We did a tequila tasting, which was great, with the chocolate tasting. What else did we do in Cozumel?
He even stopped so we could do some personal shopping as well throughout some of the little souvenir stores in the downtown area.
So that was pretty nice for about 3 hours. After our taxi ride, we were taken back to the port and we walked around a little bit across from the port in the little town, the area right there. We did some shopping, a few local souvenir shops. We were going to go to the Hard Rock Cafe and get a cup because we collect all the cups. But that Hard Rock Cafe is actually closing in 3 months, so they didn't have any sort of souvenir things really. We were able to get a pin, but that's about it. And then after that, we were able to go into the other cruise port where Disney and Royal Caribbean were docked. What's that one called? International?
International Pier.
So yeah, so we were able to go into international ports. We just had to show that we were on a ship, and she made sure that we were just there for shopping and everything. So we went to Margaritaville and had a drink. We walked around, did some shopping, so it was nice to check out the other port too. Both of the ports I think are very nice. They're pretty similar, very close. There is another port further up the island, Punta Langosta. We didn't get to see that one, but that's further up. But these two are pretty close to each other, so wherever you go, you can get into any port to go shopping. Thank you so much for watching, and please feel free to ask any questions you may have about the Norwegian Dawn or Cozumel and Puerto Maya. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.